I'm a therapist.
Is that considered like the medical field?
Psychology is about the brain.
Okay.
So.
Because I know that takes like
It's like coming out his job. Oh, that's funny. There is kind of like a thing already where I feel like it's on the border of like social work and like
or medical. I can see
you're
that.
not.
I can see that. I can see that.
He said he's a therapist, or
Yeah, he said he's a therapist.
therapist can't prescribe anything, so it's like.
Oh my god, that is so nice.
Welcome back,
Welcome
y'all.
back to the show, guys.
We are here.
We're trying to figure out who's the criminal and who is the undercover agent.
So what is everybody's
something
name
like that.
and why are you
That's
guys?
interesting.
My name is Trina, and I'm here
Let me give you guys some HD
because
content.
I have DUIs. I
He looks
also
like you.
have
Looks like
a lot
you.
of traffic tickets.
I'm Jeremiah. My convictions are receiving stolen goods, possession of paraphernalia, drunk in public, and disturbing the peace.
I'm
Why are you
Andrew. When I was
smiling?
15, which is 4 years ago, I was arrested for tagging on someone's walls.
My name is Akil, and one time as a juvenile, I did a run out in a store with a group of fans, and it led to an arrest.
My name's Ricky.
What?
Racing,
A group of fans, you said?
Friends.
reckless driving, and evading.
Okay, my name is Kenya, and my last conviction was intent to defraud.
I'm
definitely
Isai. I also got in some
car
trouble with the
racing.
law for street racing.
In the beginning, he was sketchy. Like his mannerisms, he seemed a bit nervous.
What's everyone's profession?
I rap cars. I do vinyl raps.
do?
What do you-
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're a Q?
Yeah,
What's your profession? I'm curious.
I write books.
Write books?
What kind?
Can you take off your
urban
hat
romance.
for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to look because a lot of cops have conservative
sure.
like style and hair.
I agree.
When did you get your GTA or whatever?
GTA.
GTA.
It was actually this year.
Didn't you say it was GTA or? Oh no, you said
Street
racing.
racing.
Oh.
Street racing, yeah.
I noticed that Trina, she's kind of accusing everybody else.
Just the way he was standing really straight, his build. You know, all cops gotta be big.
That's cat, but
I think because me being the only African American player, it would be like, maybe he's the one, maybe that's the throw off.
We were gonna say like what everybody does for their profession.
Oh, I work at the California Science Center. I've been there for about 2 months.
I'm a therapist.
yo, who you
I'm a
think
barista.
that?
I'm curious
Who
that
do you think is the undercover person?
The crack girl.
That's talking right now?
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
I respect that choice.
I think it could be that I've seen this before, or it could be the fact that I feel like she's the type to like fake being a prostitute to get people like in trouble for prostitution.
I respect that. I respect that choice. I'm thinking, so she's not in frame right now, but it's the only other woman that's there.
Oh, the scammer?
Yes.
I feel like she's the actual scammer. She looks like she would like change
That's-
the name on your check.
when you stole the car, or
I didn't steal
or
no
no,
car.
speeding.
First of all, hold on.
Confused.
My mama
So
watching
sorry,
this.
guys. sorry.
No, allegedly.
No disrespect.
Allegedly.
I apologize.
Nah, for sure. But I was doing some street racing.
Cops are pretty conservative, and I'm curious because you guys street race. How come you guys don't have any tattoos?
I do. Mine are all anime related. So I got Shenron right here.
The anime checks out.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I don't have tattoos because of religious
Okay.
reasons.
Esai didn't have any tattoos. It didn't seem like he had much of a criminal history that seemed like it was really legitimate.
Are those real plugs, or those are the ones that are magnet?
They're magnets, bro. Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
I have my suspicion, like, why would someone want to wear fake earrings?
So stretching your ears hurts, and afterwards they smell, and I'm very sensitive to smell, so I gag.
Did anybody do like any jail time?
Yeah, I did 3 months.
3 months?
I was supposed to do 2 years, but I had a kid that was really young, and the judge kind of felt bad with my health problems at the time. And so he went ahead and gave
What
me
did
a
you do
weekend, and I
originally?
had to do that weekend, and then I was
You got some
released.
big
So
ass
Monday.
shit.
I did the 2 days, went to court. What about you?
What are you looking at?
Her hips are huge. You gonna bro? Her hips are huge.
She's like
Like her hip
6'7".
bone. Yes.
That's
I was like, this is huge.
interesting.
No, I never had to do jail.
I personally didn't do any jail time because the cop that pulled me over, he literally like is a regular at my job. And this dude, like, he was like, bro. And I was like, I'm so sorry, dude. Like,
They impound your car?
Oh, so he didn't even give you a conviction. He just
Yeah,
let
he
you
did.
go.
He did.
Oh.
He didn't.
Cops don't give people convictions. I feel that guy might be a cop. I don't know what he's talking about. That one.
I'm not gonna lie, I also was getting
He's saying some foolishness. Like,
you know, if I was to give, he'll get like the Paul Walker vibes from the first like Fast and Furious.
this guy's giving you Paul Walker vibes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Paul Walker was white.
I know, but the way that he's, I don't know, like way that he's dressed and how
His type is his like style.
because
Because
Paul Walker was an undercover cop in Fast and Furious.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you think he might be the one here?
Yeah.
He didn't take me in though.
That's my second
Brand,
choice.
bro.
Shout out.
I was so suspicious of Isai because he was just too goody-goody.
We have a three-way tie.
Oh, no!
Do you still think it's her? The tall girl?
Yeah, but it could be. Yeah, but I don't really have a real good reason because it could be just because I saw it before. I'm not sure. But she also was leading people on. Like she was saying, like, "Oh, did you steal a car? Which is like a thing that cops are really good at. Like they'll lead you on, try to get you to expose information that's self-incriminating.
The tie is between Isai, Andrew, and Kenya.
I looked at myself in the mirror when I got here and I was like, oh, probably not the right outfit for what I'm trying to portray.
Each person will get 20 seconds to state
Wait
your
a
case.
second. Yeah,
She just
we're
gave it
trying to
away.
portray. She
She
might be
just
the real
gave it
cop.
away. She just gave it away. That was my first choice too.
February,
That was my
I was
first
racing,
choice, too.
got pulled over. March,
And she hasn't said anything really.
You been quiet.
She said, "I defrauded the check,"
Yeah.
and that was it. She seemed out of her element.
had court, 3 months, license suspended, went on my record, all that. I mean, that's the only thing I've ever done though. That's why like the cop didn't take my car. I've been driving 7 years prior to that. I had no tickets.
So my criminal record is pretty extensive, but let's just start from my last and final arrest.
Cap, because she
Telling
said that
people-
she said she only had she
Defrauded
defrauded
checks or
herself.
something.
Yeah. So now it's extensive. I'm calling
Yeah,
it, bro.
that's
I'm
true.
calling
It's not
it.
lining up.
I'm calling
I
it.
was arrested at the bank and I was cashing a check. It was all bad. I did 3.5 years. It was not my first conviction. I had plenty of priors.
I was just
Yeah.
Plenty of priors.
Yeah. She's
This okay, yeah.
not good.
It might
Not
be
looking
her.
good. Not looking good.
You
Not
might be
looking
right.
good.
That's why she. I got plenty of priors. That sounds like
That
something
was
she's
crazy,
like weirdly
bro. Well,
proud about.
I'm wondering why did I choose her out of all of the people when she only said like one
That's because she's a
couple.
white woman.
Okay.
That's what we're running with today.
Okay.
to tag her when I was like 15. So in my freshman year, I tagged someone's house. The cops caught me because it was by my school. Luckily, I didn't go to jail because it was my first time being arrested as a minor. So all they did was write me a ticket.
For sure. Good luck, guys. I don't have any tattoos, no piercings, so I guess they just don't put it together.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt and want to continue playing the game.
You guys were on the chopping block, so I'm curious, like, why do you think that we would think that we, you two?
I think I look too proper. I don't dress like this ever because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Usually you'll find me in sweats and like a t-shirt.
I think I'm also dressed a little proper. I have the brogues. You know, I think that's the most expensive piece I have on me.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring back to the earrings.
Yeah.
If you're not a cop, why can't you just get the real plug?
I've tried it,
I'm
and
gonna
stretching
say-
your ears.
Third option, bro, it could be that dude that's been talking all the time. My third option.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Yeah, the guy who's
Stretching my ears, you saying?
But wouldn't the magnets also stretch your ears anyways? Because it's applying compression to your ears.
But now you're thinking about stretching the ears. I feel like what would be are cops like not allowed to get piercings?
Probably not.
Why not?
To fit in like a frame of like how you're supposed to print stuff, because like they have to cut their hair, and there's other like uniform things and others like.
But if you're undercover, he's an undercover cop. Oh, but I guess he's not actually an undercover cop. He's just a cop, but he's undercover in this scenario. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
hurts.
But not at that gauge, it doesn't.
I just feel like I didn't
Yes,
think
it
it was
would.
too suspicious.
That
I
is
thought maybe he
giant.
just liked the look.
What kind of drugs have you done in your past? Maybe might still be using? And I'll go first. DXM, weed, alcohol. Basically, I've tried almost everything.
I don't like weed. I don't like the smell. It gives me a headache. But I do drink.
So in high school,
That sounds kind of copy. Like maybe it's because she's older, and like weed wasn't really as big of a deal for those people. Maybe, but, like I can't imagine you committing crimes that many times. Well, she said I had plenty of priors, which sounds like juvenile delinquents, and you're just drinking. Okay, I doubt that. Okay.
well, I started drinking alcohol. I became an alcoholic with my friends. So I overcame my addiction.
People used to be calling themselves alcoholics for like no reason. Anytime people started drinking a lot, they, oh, I'm alcoholic, and then I got over it. Alcoholism is like a real thing. Like
It is a real thing.
like a real thing.
It is a real thing.
I don't know that everybody that says they're an alcoholic or
Are
were an alcoholic
actually
really was that
yeah.
down bad levels.
But every now and then when I'm with my family, I might have the occasional drink.
He said he was an alcoholic at such a young age. I thought that was a little weird.
I was gonna say, even the street racing, I could see people still probably hiring someone that, because it's not like,
Look how much she's leaned in, and that's what makes me think she's like, she seems way too interested. When she could just step forward to be closer into the circle. But like she's not actually part of the group, but she's like leaning in, which is
I don't
Right.
say it's like a crime, like there's no one that gets hurt.
Right.
So mine was on the 210 freeway going past Pasadena. I was going like 110. I didn't see the cop. He was parked on the side.
So you got caught speeding.
No, but there was another. It was an
Oh,
Audi
it was both of you
A4.
guys.
Yeah. When I passed by, it took him a while to catch up because he started from nothing. So they said I was evading. So that was like an additional thing, and that was like $2,000 in fines. My car got impounded for 30 days, and my license suspended for a year.
I'm thinking that the record could still be looked
That's
good for the
'cause,
cops,
like,
though. I
I'm
think.
pretty sure because he was getting caught at 100. He said
how did he
110?
catch up? How did he catch up if you're going 110? You had to slow him down.
If
I
he-
just kept going.
Nah,
Keep going
he.
110.
There's. I feel like it's very rare where somebody would maintain like 110 on the highway.
Okay, keep going 90.
Yeah, I can see him. I can see him. I can see him. I can see him probably like maybe going down to like a 90 or like a high
Cops not
80.
catching you if you're still going 90. Because
I can say the cops could catch him. I would say the cops could catch
what
him.
car? So he's going by. He goes in a minute. He's already gone over a mile, and the cop would just be getting up to 60. So if he went straight to 60 at like I don't know, let's say 3 seconds, 4 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if a cop car could get up to 60 in 3 seconds.
But he said it was an Audi. He said the cop car was an Audi.
The cop car was an Audi?
Audi A4 or something.
Well, that's a really fast car. So then he actually could get up.
In
to,
California,
three.
I don't know that cop cars are like that. That's why.
No, the cop cars are like that. Well, if it's an Audi, it's like that.
Not just.
To get up to 60
But do they
seconds.
just
and-
take the cars? Do they just take cars, just turn them into police cars like that? For the
Yeah,
fun?
it's like super cop cars, like the supercars.
But why would they just have that on doing like
But
just waiting duty on some highway?
because people probably go really fast on those highways. What do you mean?
But I mean, like, wouldn't you use it to like try to catch people who street racing or something? Not just
People could be just racing on the highway, which is probably more likely because even with street racing, you probably can't get up to like 100 anyways because there's gonna be turns and other like things that
at
are
certain times
coming
of the night
around.
you can, which is when it typically happens.
That's fair, but I would even say like even within that, it's probably rare that they're maintaining or getting up to 100.
Okay, makes sense.
You already found out.
Because in street racing, it's more about like
He seemed
just
a little
beating the
more-
car to that like that. I think it's like 3/4 of a mile or something like that. So it's more about like
it's
that
like-
drag race, just beating.
Oh, but this street racing has turns and stuff. They have like a true route.
Yeah, they
It's
have
like
they
game
have
club, right?
routes too. They have routes too. But even but that's what I'm saying is like if you're throwing in routes in there and stuff, it's very rare that you'll probably be getting up to 100. Like you'll probably be getting to like
That's true, 'cause you have to turn.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
be turning
sure.
and downshifting. So you're not gonna be able to get up to like 100 miles per hour.
Are quiet.
Goodbye, y'all.
Bye.
Damn. I'm kind of bummed out because my mom was rooting for me. So I told her, like, I'm a win for you and all that, but I mean, it's cool.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game in 3, 2, 1.
How do you guys feel about police?
Oh, good. So I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about ACAB?
Oh, ACAB.
Do you know what that means? What does it stand for?
All cops are bad.
I thought it was bastards.
Bastards.
Yeah. Trina and Jeremiah were partnered up. She got it wrong, so as soon as I saw that she got it wrong, I kind of just tried to scoot over and be a part of their group.
I get anxiety just riding in the car when a cop gets behind me.
Right.
Really.
Why? He might be a cop too.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all 3 cops. I don't think he's the cop anymore. He's just like some idiot guy who's just like
I
talking
think
about
he's just
stuff all the
chatting.
time.
He be chatting.
I start sweating, I freak
Right.
out, I start like looking for my cigarette, I don't smoke really. It's crazy, it's bad. I don't like, I'm so uneasy
Right.
around cops.
I know that there are good cops out there, but
Where?
I think that we just
No, she's definitely not.
What?
She's definitely not. I'll be surprised if she is.
see. No, because I mean, if we're gonna be realistic, there probably
No,
are.
I mean, it's
right?
true.
But I
Yeah.
think that we see so many in the media and stuff
Right.
like that. There are bad abuse of power.
I'm not even comfortable with like military people.
I'm a military brat.
Are you?
Yeah. I feel like they're different than cops.
A lot of them come from war and then they turn into
Cops,
police.
yeah.
And there I'm not
that's
really
true.
too
Yeah.
sure where you stand now because.
Where I stand?
No, them
Oh,
in
okay, I was
general.
like-
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do your parents feel about that, considering that you're a military brat?
I grew up in a up family, so they kind of like expected like us
Gotcha.
to kind of went astray.
Gotcha.
When she came at me, I thought that was odd because it wanted.
What do you guys say, bro?
Came at you. That wasn't even really. This is what happens when people have like the slightest amount of like challenge. She didn't really challenge you. That was like a softball.
Yeah, she really. I
really
think she
caught you.
respectfully said like, "How does your parents feel?" She had a genuine interest. in
Yeah.
how do your
She
parents
didn't try
feel?
to catch you with anything. Like,
Yeah.
what was the answer she was trying to get? Like, there was nothing about that question that would lead you to.
See, that's why
think that
it's
they're not.
people how they internalize stuff.
And
bro.
to divert attention away from her.
How about you?
Yeah.
How did your family feel?
I think Mola still.
I could say that was like
Oh, but she
her
did it
coming
again.
at.
But she
yeah.
did it again. She said, "How about you? How about you?" But
Yeah.
she did it once. It was just.
She
a
didn't
question.
do it to him though. She did it to others though. I would argue that. Like
Oh,
I would argue
yeah.
that she came at like the dude next to him because she was like, "How about you?"
Uh,
What that energy, I could see that. That's fair.
Here,
I
I'm
do
just
too,
like.
I feel it.
So-
yeah.
I feel like I'm feeling uneasy in here. And
I've always been into cars, so
Okay.
yeah, no, they kind of expected
So, like, the street racing was expected?
it. Kind of.
Nah, she kind of came at him on that one.
wait, he wasn't the one that was doing street. Oh, he was the one doing
He
street racing. There's 2 guys.
Yeah, it
doing
was
street racing? Okay.
two who did it.
He could have been the one that was the cop, being that he was a military
She
brat.
gets voted out. I knew that
it.
because of how she was
You
talking.
guys f***ed up. Like, hard. You guys f***ed up. Good luck, though.
Please raise your hand if you still want to continue playing the game in 3,
Okay,
2,
still do
1.
it. Yep.
So why didn't you raise your hand when you said continue to play? You think you already got them?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of like straightforward. For you, I kind of felt like the tattoos kind of like just automatically ruled you out because I feel like you can't have anything showing.
Yeah.
I think what's alarming for me with you is the fake.
Yeah,
That was the
I feel
only,
you.
that was
like-
the main
Yeah.
concern.
If someone really wanted it and the style, it would be real, right? Because then you don't have to always have the magnet.
You technically in the medical field?
I'm a therapist.
Is that considered like the medical field?
Psychology is about the brain.
Okay.
So
Because I know that takes like.
Start coming out of his job. Oh, that's funny. There is kind of like a thing already where I feel like it's on the border of like social work and
Or
like.
medical. Yeah, I can see
Because you're
that.
not.
I can see
don't
that. I
think
can see
he
that.
said
I
he's
can see that.
he said a therapist or
Yeah, he said he's a therapist.
therapists can't prescribe anything, so it's like.
They can't? I thought they could.
Psychiatrics or psychiatric therapists something can, but regular therapists can't.
Oh.
They're just like counselors essentially.
Kind of clean record. I mean, I can't really think of anything
No.
other than that.
at least my board of behavioral sciences is very forgiving with things like that.
I'm just thinking like, because nurses can't be a nurse if you have like a DUI. So like,
Right. But nurses are administering medicine. That's dangerous. They could be stealing the medicine.
okay.
They could be
so
dosing.
you can't do that then.
I'm a therapist, not a
Oh, okay.
psychiatrist.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's where the mix-up was.
Trying to throw me off.
right. I'm surprised I didn't get voted out sooner because the whole earrings thing.
If the light turns green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the undercover cop is still in the box and you lose.
Yes! Oh, God. I knew it, man. Hey. Oh, my God. I knew he got it out.
Will the undercover cop please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2,
Paul Walker?
1,
It might be.
go.
We got it. I was so close, though. I was definitely surprised.
That was the only person that I trusted, mainly because of the similar crime.
Been a cop for like 2 years. I love my job. I get to help a lot of people. Unfortunately, when I do get called, I do see people on their worst days. I want to help people, but not everybody's accepting of that help. You can't really judge a book by its cover, but I mean, for them, I would have never, if I'd seen them working, never would have thought that any of them had either been arrested.
Anyone is capable of committing a crime, but you have to learn from those things and you have to try to be the better person after you've made those mistakes.
It took me
I mean, he only got caught for vandalism. It's not that serious.
to really sit down and look at myself and where I didn't want to be in life to pretty much change everything up.
Once you have a record or once you've been to
I really
jail,
thought she was
you know, it's
talking
almost
about-
kind of like once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not the case.
She cheats too, damn. Because she just said
She was just comparing it
yeah,
being a
but-
criminal to
exactly.
being
She
labeled
is a
as
criminal, and she's saying I'm no longer a criminal, just like I was a cheater, and I can't be a cheater.
No, I don't.
I would never bring that up. Just like I would never bring up I would never bring up something that has nothing to do with me. I would say once a painter, always a painter, but it's not like that. But I'm not even a painter. Why would I? Once an athlete, always an athlete, but I'm not an athlete. Why would I even use that as a comparison? You know what I mean? She'd be out here cheating.
I'll let you take that one, bro.
Anyways,
Take that one.
hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let us know what you thought about it. Go watch some new ones.
Tell your friends.
Share the videos. It really helps. And we'll talk to you guys later.
Y'all be
Peace.
good.
Oh my god, that is so nice.